Hello friends, today I'm going to discuss about interest on drawings. I'm going to discuss it in detail now. We have discussed a few things about interest on drawings. Today I'm going to discuss it in detail. Interest on drawings. Okay. Now, the first question is, what is drawings? As we all know, drawings is any amount withdrawn by a partner for his personal use. Okay, so what is drawings? It is a amount withdrawn for personal use. Okay, now second thing, we have discussed that the interest on drawings will be paid only if it is provided in the partnership deed. Otherwise, the provisions of Indian Partnership Act 1932 will apply, which says that the interest on drawings is not to be charged. Okay, so that means it will be charged only if provided in partnership deed. Otherwise, the provisions of Indian Partnership Act 1932 will apply, which says that interest on drawings is not to be charged. Clear? Now we have discussed about the treatment of interest on drawings in P&L appropriation account. That it is an income for the firm, so it will be shown on the credit side of the P&L appropriation account. Clear? And we have discussed about its treatment in the partner's capital or the current accounts. Now, what we are going to discuss is the calculation of interest on drawings. That we are given the amount of drawings, that is the amount that has been withdrawn by the partners from the business, and we are given the rate of interest on drawings. Now we are to calculate the amount of drawings, amount of interest on drawings. What we are going to discuss now is calculation of interest on drawings. See, there can be two things in the question. Either will be given the straight away the amount of interest on drawings, or what will be given is the amount of drawings and the rate of interest. Now I'll explain. There are many scenarios for this calculation. We'll take up one by one with example. Okay, I'll explain everything with example. Let's say I'm taking case number 1. Let's say there are two partners, X and Y. Okay, so X, okay, I'll say we are standing on 1st of April 2016. Okay, I'll say on 1st April 2016, X withdraws rupees 1 lakh for his personal use. Keep writing these examples, because when you will reread these topics, these examples are really going to help you. Okay, so I'm saying that on 1st of April 2016, that on the very first day of the accounting period followed is April to March. So on the very first day of the accounting period, X withdraws rupees 1 lakh for his personal use. Okay, and we are given the rate of interest on drawings. Rate of interest on drawings is 10%. Now what is happening is that the X is withdrawing rupees 1 lakh on 1st of April 2016. Rate of interest 10%. Now he is using this money for complete accounting period. Now if I say that this money of 1 lakh was X has not withdrawn. Okay, suppose this 1 lakh is not withdrawn by X on 1st April. This money is kept in the firm's bank account. Now this firm will earn interest for the whole year on this 1 lakh, right? But now X is withdrawing this money from the firm's bank account and the firm is losing interest on this amount from the bank. So X will have to pay interest on this 1 lakh at the rate of 10%. Now X is using this money for the whole year, so we'll charge interest for whole year. That is, X is withdrawn on 1/4/2016. Okay, and now we'll charge interest. What will be the amount of interest? Amount of interest on drawings is equal to 1 lakh into 10% straight away. Simple, it comes to 10,000. That is the amount of interest. This is the first case that X is withdrawing money on the very first day of the accounting period. So the firm is losing interest on this money for the whole period and X will pay interest on this money for whole period. Now let me take the second case. I'll take the same case. There are two partners, X and Y. Okay. Now I'll say on 1st of October 2016, X withdraws rupees 1 lakh for personal use. That is, it is a drawings, right? Rate of interest same, 10%. Now what will happen? Now X is not withdrawing money on first day of the accounting period. X is withdrawing money in the very middle of the accounting period. Clear? So X is not using money for his personal use from 1st of April to 30th of September. So we can't charge interest for the period for which the X has not withdrawn the money, because there is no loss to the firm. That money is kept in the firm's bank account and the bank is earning interest. But the X is using money from 1st of October to 31st of March, that is only for 6 months. See, simple. See for how long the period the amount withdrawn is being used by the partner. Clear? Now here what will be the amount? Amount of interest is equal to 1 lakh into 10%, and we will charge interest only for 6 months because X is using this money from October to March. So we will charge interest only for 6 months. Clear? This amount comes to 5,000. See, these are very simple cases I have explained. X withdraws money on the very first day of the accounting period, okay, and he is using this money for the whole year, so we will charge interest for the whole year. In the second case, X is withdrawing money on 1st of October, so that means he is using this money for only 6 months. Clear? So we cannot charge interest for the whole year because he is using money only for 6 months. Okay, so we will charge interest on drawings only for 6 months. So what it means that interest on drawings will be charged. Please note this down, it is very important because we are going to discuss many scenarios relating to this. So write this down, interest on drawings will be charged only for the period for which amount withdrawn is used by a partner. What it means? That if partner is withdrawing money and using it for the whole year, then we will charge interest for the whole year. But if the partner is withdrawing money and using it for a part of the year, say for 6 months, then we can't charge him for the whole year. We will charge interest on drawings only for the period for which the amount withdrawn is used by a partner. Amount withdrawn on 1/10/2016, so it will be used only for 6 months in that accounting period. Okay, so we'll charge interest on drawings for 6 months and not for whole year. These are the two very basic scenarios relating to interest on drawings. We have many more cases like these. We'll discuss in detail. You can write these down.